It's in the game.
You know why you're here? You want that gangster shit.
Oh yeah, whole gas no break, baby.
Shut your mouth, I'ma shut it for you, punk! Hit ya with the tactics. Hit ya with the tactics. Hit ya with the tactics. Hit ya with the Hit you with the hard punk tactics. Bankrolls come straight for the assets. No games, no throw or pass it. Pick you up, spit you out like Jurassic. Oh, no for the rigmarole, we kick pros. Stub toes, I suppose you might know. Hit the block, then you flock. Time's up, now you're about to get clocked. Aye! Spicy like pepper, 1-2-stepper. Laid back, motivated, money go-getter. Never felt better, write me love letters. Shooting out the spike chain, Megadeth tether. Get over here like Scorpion. Put you to sleep, cold Vulcan. Should I assist you, or do you get the picture? If you don't budge, I'm gonna have to hit ya. Hit ya with the tactics. 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 Yo, the lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose a fist fight. Son, I've been up all night. If I gotta do it, then I gotta do it. To the A, to the E. What you think? I'ma say G. H is for hot, 'cause that's what I be.
Champ, there are certainly easier guys to prepare for than the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland, a guy who has repeatedly stepped up for the UFC. Tremendous boxing, a great defensive shell, a 5-round style, and another massive fight for the American tonight.
I love watching Sean Strickland fight. I love how responsible he is defensively. I love how his hands are always in the right place. I love how Sean Strickland does not filter himself in regards to anything in this world, and I believe that thing that he carries lets him be the great fighter that he is today. It's that self-belief that allowed him to go into Australia and beat Israel Adesanya to become the champion.
Sean Strickland has graced the octagon, and as usual, he looks ready to go. Here he is. You know who he is. Anybody see that mohawk right there? That's a beautiful thing. UFC Hall of Famer Chuck the Iceman Liddell. I think after the fight, win or lose, he goes to the Department of Motor Vehicles and says, I'm going to change my name from Chuck to Iceman. His driver's license should just read Iceman Liddell.
He's the guy that brought people in the fight. Now remember, before the UFC had multiple pay-per-views a year, you would get together and you would watch Chuck. And there was always this question, not if Chuck would lose, who's Chuck beating tonight? And he would knock people out. This dude was the first anti-wrestler that once was a wrestler in the UFC. A true star of mixed martial arts.
And when you think about past legends, BJ Penn comes to mind. Perhaps no American fighter brought more eyeballs to the game than that man, the Iceman Chuck Liddell. The Iceman Chuck Liddell steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Tell the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sean Strickland. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending UFC undisputed middleweight champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee for this one. All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round 1 for this stand-up-only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, nice cross by Sean Strickland there. He's got more power than you think.
Yeah, he's always right in your face, popping you with jabs, and when he sees it, he throws the right hand. We saw him put Israel Adesanya down with that right hand. It's a great weapon to have.
Defensively responsible, Sean Strickland, as usual, with that right guard high, champ.
Yeah, right hand where it needs to be, left hand's down, but he's constantly kind of showing you his shoulders, fighting you in that Philly shell type of stance.
All right, early round 1 action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He hasn't landed anything. He's going to empty his gas tank trying to finish the fight, but it's not working.
Liddell's now dealing with a cheek cut.
danger in the engagement there.
All right, there it is again, that right cross of Sean Strickland becoming a real problem for his opponent.
I mean, it's one of his best weapons. And he's a very stingy with it. He doesn't just throw it for the sake of throwing it. He throws it when he knows he can make it count. Tonight, he's made it count.
Strickland starting to feel it here early round one, taking immediate control of the fight and taking the air out of his opponent.
That was a nasty punch that just landed in close.
Knuckle sandwich. All right, late round one, and how about his leg kicks tonight? My word.
I mean, this guy is fighting a wonderful fight. It looks like a kickboxing matchup. He's doing a great job of just chopping wood, and that slows the opponent down.
Wow, nice job there in complete survival mode. I don't know how he didn't get knocked down.
Yeah, this guy's a fighter, man. His warrior spirit will not allow for him to quit. So this guy just kept going, and he stays in the fight.
Nice, good strikes. Keep going forward.
Liddell's eye starting to swell now.
He's hurt bad, John. My goodness. He set that up the right way. Went back and forth he goes.
Saved by the bell. That's the end of the round. You heard the horn, and it came just as he was stunned by a huge shot right before the end of the round. So, saved by the bell. Back to the stool. 60 seconds with which to recover. We'll see if this corner can keep his head in the fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to...
Ready? You good? Okay,
Second round underway. Strickland's off to a great start here in round two, pressing forward, not unlike we saw in round one. Oh, hook, line, and not sinker yet, but another hook lands flushly for Sean Strickland.
Sean Strickland is boxing beautifully tonight. He's putting everything together, and that hook is coming after combination.
Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. That was a perfect shot. This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
Big right hand there. All right, so potentially an opportunity. Champ goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now he's recovered. Oh! This could just about do it. And back to his feet. Oh, another crushing leg kick. Man, that one left him.
He is throwing his hip into every one of these kicks, and it is taking an effect on his opponent. He's getting it up.
Oh, he did it and knew. Sean Strickland. Yes, he did it. Your undisputed middleweight champion of the world.
That is unbelievable to watch this man once again overcome the odds and grab the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland!
All right, so how about this, DC? We have a new...
There's no damn way I wasn't holding out before tonight.
All right, so here he is, perhaps the man most responsible for elevating this fan base and this sport during his era, former UFC champion, UFC Hall of Famer, Charles David.
That's his name? Chuck Liddell is the real deal. I remember watching him. He wrestled at Cal Poly. I mean, it was legendary watching him and watching him train at the pit, bringing people in, watching him try to take him down, rotating partners. Chuck Liddell really was the blueprint for what it would be for a wrestler to try to become champion. Unbelievable power and a confidence that has not been seen in the octagon since.
So many legendary wins over the likes of Randy Couture and Tito Ortiz, but the Iceman is not done. We'll see if he can find the power stroke here tonight. Chuck Liddell enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so here's the undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Sean Strickland, and you can argue his win over Israel Adesanya to wrest away the belt at UFC 293 was the most improbable result of 2023, but perhaps it should not have been. Strickland has a very boxing-intensive style that is very difficult to prepare for, and he took it to Izzy right out of the chute. That has given him a lot of confidence coming into this title defense here tonight. He is a 5-round fighter, outstanding cardiovascular base, and all the self-belief in the world that he is going to leave the octagon the way he came in, as the undisputed best in the world. Sean Strickland has graced the octagon, and as usual, he looks ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, the reigning, defending UFC middleweight champion, Sean Strickland!
Herb Dean always just gets a big pop.
Ready.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up only event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules, and hopefully you play by them. No grappling of any type. So if you like striking, this is the event for you. Also, fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. This is a... Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. All right, so got to be an encouraging sign to hurt him to that extent. I'm not sure his opponent saw this coming.
Well, he didn't finish him, but he did hurt him very, very bad. It shows him that he can hurt him, but he's got to be very careful. He still isn't the better striker, even though he landed the bigger punch.
All right, there's that patented Sean Strickland shell. He's a hard man to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or run. Oh, another one.
Oh, he is stunned. Drunk driving out there. We'll see if he can recover.
Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Well, both fighters realizing a lot of success here early on. Glad I'm not a judge.
Well, when this fight was announced, we knew that they were evenly matched. This is a crazy high pace.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, when you rock a guy like that, you got to close the show. He was unable to do so. We'll see if he can continue to find the range.
Well, for now, Johnny's got to really be thinking, like, what do I have to do to finish this guy? Stay patient. You found it once. The next time, you may be able to get him out of there. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Liddell's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Final seconds here. Round two coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. Tough job, but somebody's got to do it, man. Absolutely incredible. Both fighters got stunned. It's amazing to think that we fight on here.
We are in the best seat in the house to watch two men go out there and really lay it on the line. Both got hurt, but even when they were hurt, neither one of them looked like they wanted.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Strickland gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Just misses with that big right hand. Man, that was crazy. He was rocking and rolling, and then he got rocked.
He was fighting so well, and he took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's going to be able to regain all of that momentum. Oh!
Oh, tremendous vision exuded by him there as he avoids yet another shot.
I mean, just slipping out of range. Footwork holding up beautifully. I mean, this guy's fighting a tremendous fight this evening.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Liddell's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Gets back to his feet. outside leg kick. Uppercut attempt nearly connects, but no good. Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Chuck Liddell.
He's got that old shell defense where he throws an elbow up or something right as you're about to land, and it kind of skirts off of his arms, so you never get the full power or make complete contact. Oh!
With the hook, maybe the double blow, DC.
I mean, that was a massive hook up top. His opponent's in trouble, Jay.
I mean, I can't relate next level toughness to somehow survive that onslaught.
I mean, it looked like the fight was over. But because of his toughness, because of his awareness, he wasn't able to take the follow-up shot that would end the fight.
Final seconds here. Liddell's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. 10 minutes down. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there. All right, well, that'll do it for the round. Liddell's corner really starting to show some concern right now. That cut is getting worse with every passing strike. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about it.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5 for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go. What a round.
Whiffs on the elbow. Huge connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
3, 4, 5 punch combinations. Let's go.
Oh, man, another head kick lands, and that one was pretty flush. A couple of the early offerings, maybe he was able to get his hand up. But gosh, his striking is on point tonight, and the head kick has been his weapon of choice. Well, he's done a great job with his leg attacks all night, but particularly to that knee on the thigh, we might get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, it feels like it's an eventuality.
Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. And become the world champion, but not only become the world champion, to remain the world champion is truly inspiring. What a performance by the champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Strickland!
And still the king of the 185-pounders. There he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion after the knockout tonight in his title defense. And that's got to feel pretty good. There were a lot of people backing the #1 contender coming in here tonight. but he certainly muted all of that noise and then some. The celebration is on in the corner. Congratulations to the reigning, defending, still undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world.